Alrighty, hello and welcome everyone. We are back for our Warframe playthrough, and as you can see, we are not in the orbiter today. Very far away in a different time and place. Yes, I believe the last time we did recording, it was the Hex Quest, and we said at the end of that there's actually two endings for it. You get a default ending where we saw everyone sort of met a horrible end. I did say there is an alternative ending, but you do need to work for it, so... Not pop into the computer quickly. So, yes, you have to get to know all of the hex, so you have to do some Kim messaging and chatting and whatnot. And you have to get everyone to like status, which doesn't take too long, takes a few days. But you also need to get, I believe you need to get the Syndicate to rank 3 as well. Check on the Syndicate profiles here. Yeah, Syndicates, 1999. Yeah, so, yeah, got the Hex to rank 3, so 2 for 1. And also, like I said, get everyone up to like. And then Kalimos here is sitting here with a little prompt. Let us begin. Yeah, attempt New Year's Eve again. Yeah, things here on the Zariman, and like we've got this link to all. We sort of got a link with everyone now, which we did not have. So we are going to do that. Hex finale will take about 15 minutes to complete. During that time, we will not be able to participate in other Warframe content. Fine. So yeah, in the default ending, we had to try and stop the nuclear plant exploding. As Infiltrati was setting off.
Maybe we cut our losses like we should have done weeks ago.
What's he talking about, Marty?
Attack the Zariman.
I told you this was a setup.
I can't.
Yeah, so imagine we're sort of doing the quest and we get to that point where we're on the Zariman and yeah, the Indifference is taunting us. It's just like, yeah, everyone's gonna die and there's nothing you can do about it. So yeah, we wind the clock back and we run it back. That's basically what we're doing. Easy.
Eleanor, you still okay?
Fine.
Okay. Check Eleanor. Use Leslie's ult for that. Yeah, so yeah, it is basically rerunning the yeah, that last 10-15 minutes of the quest, but things are going to be different this time.
8 Squad? 8 Squad, report. Get a Fervon units down there now.
Oh yeah, the Sculpture units are a bit easier to handle because between then and now, Warframe has had big updates and they've done this damage pass on a lot of enemies. So yeah, there's this system called damage attenuation.
Eleanor, hold here. I'll clear the gas.
So yeah, so the thinking behind it is just stopping players from just blitzing bosses in 2 seconds if they've got like a crack build out. But they've applied it to a lot of things like yeah, these dedicants for instance. And they were just really unfun to fight because they're not even a boss, they're just like a heavy unit in a mob, and it's like I've got good gear. Yeah, I'm sitting here for minutes just chipping away at this because the game's like, nope, we're going to nerf your damage. Just to stop you going through things so fast, but yeah, they've sort of had a yeah, they've had a damage pass and got rid of that from a lot of enemies that really shouldn't have had it in the first place. I mean, even the bosses that do have it, they've changed it so yeah, unless you are basically doing damage cap levels of damage, you shouldn't really run into it anymore. And the bosses I've seen so far, yeah, they've gone from being an annoying time waste to, oh, this is really cool. I just had a hit sway on that, and point. That's so sassy.
Eleanor!
It's, I'm just them, that's.
Making sure that you are still you.
Of course we are. You come
Eleanor, only here to help. It's up to you.
Oh, that's a bit gross.
Eleanor!
Yeah, you can see how we're subtly changing things. They're using our transparency ability to be a guiding hand.
here.
Well, Letty's got a safety pin necklace.
I thought we were becoming friends.
Yeah, like I said, damage attenuation. Yeah, the bosses that we have fought that still have it, they're a lot more reasonable now. It's like, yeah, they. Excuse you. Oh, I've actually got to fight these dudes. Okay. Yeah, so the attenuation's still there on the sort of bosses and stuff, but it's not so egregious. So it's like the boss is there long enough to sort of show off what they can do and sort of do their thing, but they're just not an insane time war now. So if you've got good build up, it's like, yeah, they hang around long enough to do their abilities and stuff, but they don't overstay their welcome anymore. And all these bows, I think. Yep. Quincy. So yeah, we've got to save Quincy next. Yeah, we'll just get up here. There we go. Change Quincy's story next.
No. This is what they want. Hold.
Yeah, I cannot do sniping shit.
What the hell? Wait. Quincy!
You are proper shit at directions, Alpha. Heads down while I do my job, right, mate?
Show
Another
off.
one.
Better make a move though. They'll get on you.
I'm seeing this through.
Missed. That's a pro sniper, we are not.
Got ya.
There. Go away. Which way you're going?
Go!
I got this.
on. Cover. Yeah, then we get to this bit.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, we're guiding the shot. There we are. We saved Quincy.
Not today, Mama.
Area secure. Godspeed, Amir.
Of course, this is all possible down to the Drifter being able to do that time loop shenanigans. Yeah, because we're kind of outside the story in a way. But we do not have void powers because we made the deal with the Indifference. At least as far as we're aware. Also, we have powers, but we didn't do the handshake. Like our alternate self did, and Kiddo did. We have other ways of making the void out our whims. Oh, because we're the cool kid, we get an actual gun to play with, so... There's one more skulking around up here. There we go. Right, now we get to save Owie. Yeah, I was like, Owie's death was the worst. Owie's death was pretty horrific. And also very sad because on our main account, we actually decided to romance Owie because she's a sweetie.
Tell me you got this.
I can only type so fast.
Is that supposed to happen?
Amir?
No.
Owie, can you do something?
What do you want me to do?
I don't know. Hold them in.
Right, here goes. Yeah, so we tried this last time and it went very badly for her.
Owie, stop!
Now this time,
You can. You're strong enough.
and use our transference to, yeah, basically teach Aoi how to master her powers. I mean, to be fair, these hex people, they were just ordinary people until Entrati got involved and basically partially warframed them. So they had no manual for figuring out how to use their powers. So I'm not surprised Aoi was overwhelmed first time round. Of course, us being familiar with Warframes and their powers and how to use Mag's kit, again, we're just getting ahead, give some pointers, bit of guidance, and we make a difference because the greatest weapon against indifference is giving a shit. we have to rescue Amir and Arthur. Oh, wrong button. I was hitting the wrong button. But I know it's a key here, they start hitting the buttons up. Oh, hold on. So, yeah, Arthur's in there, doing his thing.
We're not gonna make it, man. I can't even compile in time.
Then we go down swinging.
Same thing through
Not now.
Amir's perspective.
Amir, slow it down.
I don't.
Damn, he's having a flipping full-on heart attack.
Hold out your hand.
All Warframes have that Amazon thing, which we use for interfacing with stuff. Now he has too. I mean, he always had it. He just didn't realize he had it because, again,
Go.
I said these people are just struggling along. They don't have a manual for figuring this stuff out.
Andrade.
Veiled.
Sorry about your hand. What? You. Wait. No.
Hey, let's get out of here, Arthur. Both of us. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, with Arthur, we just yeah, we just jump in there and just give him the strength to pick himself up and get out of there. Kinda.
Your heart would struggle to move them. It had to grow.
Can't get through the door.
The only way it ever does.
That's a really cool scene.
Others. Carry this power with mercy, Tenno.
Tearing up here. Yeah, so Vendrati sort of once again teaching us the secret to dealing with the indifferences, caring about people. So a hell of a way to show it.
Well, that burned a few calories.
Man ain't nothing without his mates. Respect.
Why are we just
Right
looking
here
up like that?
by
That's
your
a
side.
really weird pose.
Now and always.
I'm not afraid to dive. I'm glad I didn't.
Hey, after this, we go for dinner.
Oh. Upstairs. Oh, you want to this way? Oh, we've got to talk to the computer. Okay. Yeah, and then we tell Lloyd back in the present, we've completed the sequence. The Hex are united and the reactor is safe. History now follows a new course. Yeah, so it wasn't clear before. Oh, the Hex. They, like so many people, got infected by the tech rot virus. You know, the thing that sort of makes the technology sort of go wild and look like infested. But Intrati hit them with well, he marketed it as a cure. But what it was it's the same kind of stuff that turns people into Warframes, just slightly modified, so you can sort of see the people fly, it sort of keep some of their humanity. Yeah, so if that's not clear, that's why the Hex are like sort of half human, half Warframe. Yeah, we finally get to have our pizza party. Meanwhile, in the present, Lloyd's like, shit, what now? Oh, word. Yeah, so that's us basically letting Lloyd know mission success. Embarks. Hard to believe, Drifter, Albrecht's gone. Rosalka too. I can't believe how close we came to oblivion. You showed us what we were missing. For that, thank you. You still need to keep the loop going though, don't you? Because it's not enough to put things right, is it? We need to keep them right. Soldiers against the tide, now on forever. Oh, so we get the we get a Hex novel collection. Yeah, this basically confirms the Drifter, at least for the foreseeable, is now canonically stuck in 1999. Because the whole thing with this now, if we go to the computer, go to the calendar. Yeah, you can see we've done this for the week. You can see there's a weekly thing, so a weekly season. So there's basically sort of 6 tasks you can do, and you can get 6 rewards. So you can sort of kill tech rot, destroy containers. And you get sort of really good stuff like adapters, former, catalysts, arcanes. That's a seriously good gear. So yeah, you should be doing these every week. But this goes around in a 4-week pattern now. IRL, so this week's winter, next week's spring, then it goes summer and autumn. And then it gets to New Year's and then it loops back again. So yeah, the Drifter is using their time loop ability to keep history on this path rather than the one that Entrati set off. And the one that the Indifference was trying to go for. But the cost of it is the Drifter is seemingly stuck here now. Yeah, so for now at the very least, the Drifter's journey ends here. And we do know with what we have seen for the next update, the old piece, that is going to be focusing on the operators sort of side of things, sort of more of their journey. Of course, there's 2 of us, and we sort of live 2 concurrent lives just to really confuse everyone. Yeah. Also, there is one thing, other thing with that message about Rusalka disappearing. Because we saw her throughout the Hex quest. We thought she was just like the sort of the leader of the Scoldra faction. But we're pretty sure that she is... Well, we know that she wasn't who we thought she was. She was a version of her created by the Indifference to basically sort of puppet things the way they wanted things to go. And there is a little follow-up to that. So if we go to navigation in a moment. Yeah, we can do that now.
Witness, my
we go
control
to Duviri.
expands to a new sector. Except, you lack the capacity to stop me.
Yeah, so we did Duviri a little while ago, so we got these sort of regular nodes, so you can do one of the Duviri spirals, fight a dragon, one of the worms, and sort of get some rewards and stuff. Yeah, you get the variant where you can sort of go around, sort of do side objectives and bimble around, take your time, and then you got one that's just focused on the loop. And then you got the circuit here, which you can sort of do with your Warframe, which sort of does all the Undercroft endless missions, and you can get a lot of rewards there. So yeah, on regular, you can pick a Warframe, and you can sort of do do missions, build this up, or go through 10 ranks, and you get a full Warframe out of it. We picked Nidus for this one because we need to at least sort of start one of these to unlock the Steel Path version. So I might finish this off, might not. I'm not too worried about getting Nidus, to be honest, but this is seriously good for Warframes like Nidus, which are a bit of a sod to get hold of normally. And then Steel Path version. Yeah, you can get Incarnons for a suite of weapons, so that's a very good thing to aim for. We'll talk about that right now. It puts back on normal. But yeah, this 4th node that appeared, Weaver. Challenged Neki Rosalka in the Spiral, the Triumph of Dust. So, after the Hex Quest and all that's gone on, yeah, the Indifference's Herald, this doppelganger Rosalka, disappeared as we sin. But she has fetched up in Duviri. Yeah, the Indifference for sort of trying another angle, trying to expand their influence through the Drifter's world, especially seeing the Drifter is now no longer here to keep tabs. Let's hope over. I'll take Nova out for a spin. So yeah, like regular Duviri, you have a choice of gear to go with. You up. I'm not worried about that.
Duviri is mine! I bow to no false gods or mocking angels.
Where the hell are you? Oh, he's there. Yeah, so you can see Dominus Frax is here.
Remember what the scholar told us. The fragmented ones tether down the strands of Pra that weave her false Duviri. Get to the heart of her power. Call forth the beast, then kill it.
So yeah, the Indifference is basically trying to rewrite Duviri. Yeah, trying to rewrite Duviri. They're trying to pose Dominus Frax here, who has the power to reset the time loops and whatnot. And yeah, she wants that. Well, the Indifference wants that power for themselves, having seen what the Drifter can do with it.
The triumph of dust. Oh, kiddo. How long have you been hiding out here, thinking I couldn't see you?
She slaughters my people and takes their possessions. Get them back. I'll bury them alongside the honored dead.
Yeah, so this is basically Indifference trying to muscle in on Duviri and basically take that away from us.
Aren't you sick of these games by now, kiddo?
Yeah, the threat is so serious. Frax is even like, yeah, I'm going to let you use your Warframe to open the Duviri, which we previously weren't really allowed to do, because,
You have to burn her influence out of the very roots. If that means sending you into the Undercroft, then so be it.
yeah, it's like all these rules that not want us in the Undercroft and doing this and doing that. All of a sudden it's like, yeah, I'm going to have to abandon those rules for now.
I thrive on nothing.
Just to get her out of here and get my phone back.
Choke on it.
Yeah, I know I usually take Kome for mission stuff, but I want to show Nova Prime off. So she's got a lot of full power control and things to make enemies much more vulnerable to damage. She is, like I said, she's one of the old Warframes, but she is very good, and she was on the Prime Resurgence recently, so Witch made an effort to use some of the Aya to get her relics from Vasia and get all the parts from doing the call it. Oh, the Fisher missions. Oh, missed. Oh well. Yeah, so yeah, the Triumph of Dust, it works like regular Duviri, so it's a 6-mission arc. But like I said, this one's a little bit different because you use your Warframe throughout. It's partly because Frag sort of realised just how big a threat this is. It's like, yeah, I don't particularly trust you and your Warframes, but she's a bigger threat, so please come in and make her go away. And also, like I said, Drifter's canonically not here anymore. Drifter is stuck in 1999, so someone needs to keep an eye on this place. Like I said, precisely for this kind of reason. You don't want Duviri falling into the hands of people who would use the power it grants poorly. Yeah, like I said, the Undercroft things, it's all the different endless missions plus a couple of others that are thrown in. But they're short rotations, you're not here very long. Yeah, this is the kind of thing you basically do if you do the circuit runs. You just do these endlessly, sort of, yeah, do like 5 minutes of survival or 3 waves of fend or 3 activators. Do that, move on to the next, get your points, and get your prizes. Yeah, Triumph of Dust. Yeah, you can come here and you can farm a Warframe. Yeah, Oraxia is here. Spoiler alert, she is not a Warframe for you if you are afraid of spiders. We are not, so we are completely unbothered. Yeah, it's also a really good place to get Pathos clamps, which you need for various things like Karn on sort of build adapters, stuff from the Duviri shop. Also, an excellent source of intrinsics if you haven't maxed out your Drifter intrinsics yet. Yeah, thankfully, yeah, rolled Nova Prime, who we got a basic build on her, but it's a pretty strong build without too much investment. And of course, we've got the Trusty Zoris. So Zoris is still doing work. We're going to pop this because we are running low.
If you breathe, it's because I let you.
Okay. I showed off her 2. Yeah, her 2 is like an antimatter ball. You cast it, you shoot into it to power it up, and then you can use your reticle to aim where it's going and press 2 again to send it rocketing.
Don't think for a second that
Maybe a little bit finicky, but it's also silly damage if you can work with it.
Two identical souls raised in such different environments.
This is own little area.
Haven't you figured it out yet? You're fascinating.
The wise peregrines were the scholar's friends. Look through their eyes to find the eyes of the beast.
Oh, come on. So you literally, yeah, you become the owl. Yeah, become the owl and find the eyes. Or completely fail it. There's one. Oh, you can't really fail it. Some of them are a little bit tucked out the way though. Ah, up there. There we go. Yeah, that's a chill one. Yeah, we'll do that.
Tear away a finger, hack off a hand, an arm, a face. Keep on taking and see what grins back at you.
Thank the void. The Undercroft portals remain open. Use one.
Oh yeah, there's lore fragments in here, so there's one there. Ah, I'll get that one.
Albrecht's crucibles. Crimes against the laws of nature. Do not think for a second that I will let you desecrate my kingdom with your element mixing.
Oh, tough. We're going to do it anyway. Because we have to. Yeah, this one's simple. Kill enemies. Yeah, they drop elemental ampoules. Yeah, you grab the two that the thing asked for, and you chuck them in there until they are full. Transparent, but clumsy fingers. Swimming into cold and lightning or electricity. Yeah, you can see we're using Nova's 4. We can slow things down. We can also speed things up if we hold cast instead of tap cast. Let's slow everything back down for now. But yeah, speed control can be useful for things like defense missions if you just want stuff to get to you faster. And then the slow is good if you don't want stuff to come your way. So the game can really do with dropping off some of the ampoules we need to do the damn mission. That'd be a fantastic idea. Load game. So usually these are pretty quick, but if the enemies have just been jerks and dropping the wrong ampoules, this can drag on for a bit sometimes. Let's not get some of the stuff we need now. So my sorry, Sten. I do use the minimap a lot to try and sort of figure out where things have fallen. There we are. So next one is fire and lightning. There we grab one as Nova. You can do this. You can grab one as operator. Go over as operator. Throw that one in. Transfer back in, and then throw in the one that your Warframe has got as well. Yeah, neat little trick for things like this and excavation when you're trying to get multiple energy tins to where you need them to be. Smackdown. Throw that in. Yeah, I have to say the main music in this this instance is one of my favourite tracks in Warframe. We do vibe with it. Right, we need some heat handfuls, people. Where are they? Oh, there's one. Yeah, as you see, we're having a fairly chill time over here. She has got a very good kit, which is applicable to a lot of different gameplay styles. One more piece here for... There's a bunch around here. There's one. Oh, that dealt with.
You've made a mess of those elements. A shameful mess.
F down. Not shoot crap at me, thank you.
Did you hear the angels singing?
Yeah, sure. Picture fire rate.
I was dying all alone. Did you know that? Dying from the poison I sucked down to kill the tech rot in my lungs. Until it held out my own severed hand to me and offered me life.
Fish one. There is a crap ton of breakables on this level. Break them. Yes, these do give you all the resources, most of the resources for building Oraxia. So yeah, if you're arachnophobic, you're not going to like this next bit. So that your warning. Say hi to evil Oraxia. Ow. Oh, she just teleported behind us, okay. I suppose... Oh, I know we're playing this over, sort of... Oh yeah, they do shit like that. Yeah, watch out for the nullifying spiders. One of those weird shields. So they can really mess you up. Yeah, you do not want to get near them. Yeah, I think my Zorus's electric just destroyed Oraxia's health bar, yeah.
Come on, my beautiful scuttler. Secure this kingdom for me, and I will...
Yeah, so don't worry about the hanging ones. It's these ones with the nullifying bubbles you need to be wary about. Yeah, because I'll dispel your abilities, give you a mag prop, stop you from transferring into your operator form, and do a ton of corrosive damage as well. They're not fun. There they are. Yeah, that was one of the boss fights that had a lot of attenuation. And yeah,
Albrecht
that
wanted her to help you.
Yeah, a lot more reasonable now. Right, so that done. Yeah, see what I mean? Lots of breakables. Yeah, also, if you're rolling your decrees and you get the one that doubles drops from plants and crates, yeah, that's a godsend in this level. Because all this crap you're picking up on the floor, if we had that, gets doubled. Right, we're on to part 6, recover the Scholar's Artifact. So that's just a... little hide and seek. Oh, that's all down here, okay. do these. Okay, you kind of get your stuff together. Fast travel. Yeah, sometimes waypointing can get a bit confused. Ah, there we are. We are up here. So yeah, the items they glow. So I said, if you're in the right place, you'll soon figure it out. Oh. Typical. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, that's the one you want. I'll get it right at the end. Okay. Oh, a little late for that now. Right, summon the beast. Yeah, so we've got... Yeah, we've got another fight to deal with. Up here. Go through here. Yeah, so we have to fight one of those murmur bosses that we...
This place is mine! It only exists because of me! That means I get to keep it!
Okay, thank you. Yeah, we saw one of these fights when we did the Whispers in the Walls quest. So it basically plays out exactly the same. Just we are out here on Duviri instead. Oh yeah, dotted around this arena, there are a few of those lore fragments, so if you haven't got them, yeah, you don't have to start this off straight away. You can go around the outside and...
My herald looks like you. Once.
Yeah, you can go around the outside and... Ow. Find them, some other bits and bobs. There's some cool fragment up there as well. But yeah, we were an idiot, we just jumped into this, so... Hold up here. It used to be. Unless it got moved. No, it's still there. Might as well pick that while we are waiting for this. Yeah, Beneath Her Eyes. So that's the song we was on about, so we can play it for the altar. Yeah, slight difference. You get to phase 2 and yeah, instead of fighting one of these bozos, you fight 2 of them. Oh, I get mobbed. Yeah, let's see, there's a lot going on. So yeah, generally keep mobile, keep wits about you. Yeah, they've got Araxis theme in the background here, which is a pretty cool theme for a boss fight, I must say. So it goes back to that sort of operatic kind of soundtrack they had for main Duviri. Yeah, there we are.
I declare this chapter closed.
Dealt with. So yeah, you get Paphos Clamps, you get Scuttle Husks, and you get yeah, you can get Oraxia and her weapons as dropped as well. But yeah, you can see the Dax aren't fighting us, they are fighting a common enemy. Yeah, and to redeem those bits and bobs, it's the same place as we go for Paphos Clamps and whatnot. I'll show it off quickly before we finish. But yeah, in terms of main story, this is literally where we are now, until the old piece drops in a couple of months' time. Although, by the time this sort of airs, that would have been gone, and yeah, other stuff will be happening, but... We do still have other bits to be getting on with. Yeah, let's go to the dorm zone quickly. Just want to show where you can sort of turn all those bits and bobs in. Yeah, 'cause this is a good place to check out every day, to be honest.
What does that portend?
Yeah, so Criffis here.
Ah, hello, Drifter.
So yeah, you can see she's got 4 different shops. So you got this one, which is just an evergreen. As you can see, we have 40 extra stats this week. Yeah, use Paphos clamps for that. So either do this Oraxia loop or do a regular loop and fight the wormling at the end. Get those. Yeah, you can get reactor and catalyst blueprints. If you are high enough level, you can get arcanes every day.
And no memory of her husband. Poor Mathila.
There's other bits as well.
I wonder if sad memories can even exist.
Yeah, if you
in
do the
that happy
Peregrine
mind.
puzzles out on Duviri, you can get these bits. They're a pain in the ass to do, so I'm not going to do them on this account. I've obviously done one at some point, so I've got 2 of the Enigma drops, but yeah, I'm not fussed about that. That's just cosmetics anyway.
I'd steer clear of Kulivo's hold if I were you. It
Oh,
is
yeah.
no safe place, no matter how tantalizing the details of
Yeah, Kulivo's the other Warframe you can get from Duviri. Yeah, there's like 3 different spirals that Kulivo's hold will spawn. I think it's Fear, Sorrow, and Rage. I may be wrong. But yeah, 3 of the 6 that will spawn, and it can sometimes actually come up as a part of the story loop. Other times it's just there, and you sort of do a side objective. Yeah, you do that, you get these Kulivo's Banes, and yeah, you sort of get the Kulivo sort of bits from there if you can be bothered.
There'll be other times.
And the bits we literally just got
Find
from
out
doing
what
Oraxia.
it takes to tempt a specimen like you.
Yeah, the Scuttler Husks. Yeah, you can use them to buy Oraxia, signature weapons, some scenes and stuff. Like I said, one of these parts will usually drop from the final mission reward as well. So the Scuttler Husks are like a soft pity system. So you sort of do that mission enough, and you picked up most of the parts just as drops. You're missing a few bits. Yeah, you can just get them from here, and that saves you unnecessary headache. Also, Oraxia is quite good fun to play. It's a very different playstyle to a lot of Warframes, but if you've got arachnophobia, forget it.
Nothing tickled your curiosity,
Yeah, that will very much be it for today. Like I said, we're still pretty much at the end of the main story at the moment, but we do have a lot of sort of side story things that I do plan on covering at some point. Until then, I hope this has been entertaining and educational. I hope you have fun. And we will see you for the next one. So bye-bye for now.